is not going to save the Gap. It's not enough. You have to really give me the position to yay and do what I'm thinking, or I'm gonna have to do what I'm thinking somewhere else.
So the clip we just saw appears to be Kanye speaking to Gap executives or his team over at Gap. Now, this clip actually comes from a 6-minute video that Ye posted to Instagram himself about a couple of weeks ago. It clearly shows the divide between the two parties. So today we find out that Ye's legal team has actually filed a motion to terminate the contract between Yeezy and Gap. And honestly, it feels like just about a week ago that Ye made the announcement of the 10-year partnership. At the time of the announcement, Gap stocks were soaring, fans were excited. So what happened? Where did things go wrong between Yeezy and Gap? So Kanye declares June 26, 2020 as the worst day ever by tweeting out, Yeezy Gap begins now. This is a complete full circle moment, being as that Kanye went from a teen working for the Gap to actually partnering with the corporation. So of course, in celebration, the Chicago Gap store paints a Yeezy Gap logo on the building, as well as a handwritten message from Ye. But not everybody was excited about the collab. Retail veteran and former Gap CEO Mickey Drexler said he warned Kanye West not to go into partnership with Gap. Drexler, who was CEO of Gap between 1992 and 2002, said in an interview with Yahoo Finance that he didn't think the partnership between West and Gap would benefit either party. I told him he shouldn't do the deal because it doesn't make any sense in my opinion, Drexler said, recalling an earlier conversation with West. It doesn't work for someone like Kanye. He's not a corporate person, and Gap is a big corporation. So we got the first round of Yeezy Gap items in 2021 with the Yeezy Gap round jacket, which released for pre-order for a retail of $200. The Yeezy Gap round jacket eventually went on to release in 3 different colorways. And later that year, we got hoodies, which dropped in an array of colors, and fans nicknamed these the perfect hoodie. So by the end of Yeezy Gap year 1, we had hoodies and a jacket, but fans wanted more. So 2022 rolls around and they now announce Yeezy Gap engineered by Balenciaga, a complete collection which includes hoodies, jackets, t-shirts, pants, as well as accessories. In July of 2022, they announced that Yeezy Gap, engineered by Balenciaga, will be coming to select Gap retailers across the country. Fans responded by lining up for the grand opening at the Gap store in Times Square. This turned out to be a success, as Gap hadn't had this much foot traffic at any of their retailers in years. So it seems as though things are on the up between the two parties. Having Yeezy Gap in store is major for fans. Not only do they get to try on and touch the garments, but they also get a unique and memorable shopping experience. But after Gap's financial reports are stating that stocks are down, I can't help but think of the words by former Gap CEO Mickey Drexler when he said that Kanye is not a corporate person and Gap is a big corporation. So today we find out that Kanye West is terminating his contract between his company Yeezy and Gap. The move comes after Gap failed to meet its obligations in the company's agreement, including distributing Yeezy products in its stores by the second half of 2021 and creating dedicated Yeezy Gap stores. Yeezy notified Gap of its concerns in August and gave the company a contractually designated 30 days to cure its breaches. And apparently, Gap has took no action on the concerns. I made the company money. The company's made me money. We created ideas that will change apparel forever. Like the round jacket, the foam runner, the slides have changed the shoe industry. Now it's time for Ye to make the new industry. No more companies standing in between me and the audience, he told Bloomberg. So it looks like Ye ain't playing, and it seems as though Gap was unable to contractually fulfill their end of the obligation. But Some would also argue that the new Yeezy Gap engineered by Balenciaga collection strayed away from the vision of the original Yeezy Gap. So let me know what you guys think about the topic. One thing I could always say is I'm always gonna have the back of the creator over the corporation. So salute to everybody for tuning in. I'm J.A. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.